Well, hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Amazing Seller Podcast. This is episode number 753. My name is Scott Volker, and I'm here to help you build a future-proof business so you can create the ultimate freedom. But, and there's always a but, you have to take what you learn here in this podcast and take action, and you can become the amazing seller of your life. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's do this. All right. Well, today we are going to be diving into some sales strategies for the holiday promotions that are upon us, and these actually work. I'm going to give you guys a simple breakdown. So if you are selling one product, if you're selling 5 products, or you're selling 100 products, this will work. There are different strategies for different levels of business or wherever you're at in your business, but I'm going to be covering them inside this episode. So you're going to want to stick around so you can kind of go through and adopt these if you want to, model these if you want to, or take bits and pieces. The way that I usually go about my business is I'll try something, plug it in, see how it works. And if it worked well, I'll do it again. And if not, I'll tweak it. And then we'll just keep building on that. So I'm going to share with you things that we've done in the past that have worked really, really well, and things that we're going to be doing moving forward in this fourth quarter and any other promotion, because this isn't just about the fourth quarter. I mean, I'm tailoring this one for fourth quarter sales because, they're upon us right now. If you're listening to this, the day that this airs, it'll be on November 20th, 2019, and Black Friday is right around the corner. But if you're listening to this in July of 2020, let me just tell you, these here will still work. Whatever promotion that you're running, this will work. It really does follow this framework. All right. So before we do jump into this episode, I did want to throw a little reminder out there and a little bit of an announcement. All right. Some of you know that are longtime listeners or even been listening for the past 3 or 4 months. You know that we opened up what we're calling our Brand Creators Academy, and it has been awesome. It's currently closed right now, and we're only going to be opening this up a few times throughout the year so we can really cater towards our members and really just dial in, what everyone needs and just becoming a very supportive group. And that's really what it's become so far. But we are going to be opening for one day, 24 hours, the day after Black Friday. We just figured, Black Friday, everyone's getting bombarded. So why not do something a little bit different? We're going to do it on Saturday at basically midnight. So when the clock strikes, 11:59, and then it turns over to Saturday morning at 12 a.m. Eastern time, we are going to be opening the doors to Brand Creators Academy for just 24 hours. So if you missed the last enrollment and you wanted to get in before we open again in January, actually the official date now for Brand Creators Academy is January 6th, 2020. So if you're not going to make it here when we open the day after Black Friday, that's Saturday, November 30th. If you're not going to be able to make it then, you can always join January 6th when we reopen in 2020 again, but that will be in January. Okay. So again, if you are interested and you want to be part of this, you'll have to head over to brandcreators.com. There's going to be some free resources over there for you, but then you're also going to be added to the wait list so we can let you know and just remind you when we do open. And there's also, like I said, the brand growth validation checklist is there. There's 2 training videos there that walk you through everything that we're doing, and then also what we're teaching inside of Brand Creators Academy. So definitely go check that out. All right. So a little reminder there, brandcreators.com. All right. So with that all being said, let's get rocking and rolling because I've got a whole bunch of stuff I want to cover here. So really what we're talking about here today is some sales strategies for holiday promotions that work. And I'm going to give you the simple breakdown. But again, I just want to remind you, this can work in Q1. If you're in the health and fitness space, Q1 is your fourth quarter probably. All right. Because everyone's wanting to get into shape, right? And some of you have different seasons. I think every business has seasons, but just also remember this, a holiday is one thing, but there's also other promotions that you can do throughout the entire year. Okay. I mean, heck, your birthday could be a promotion, and I'm not kidding. All right. You just have to have a reason why. All right. So with that all being said, and again, we're heading into the holiday season right now, we should be doing these things and you should be mapping this out. If all you do right now is take from this episode, Scott said I should sit down and map out my promotions for the next 3 months. That's what you should do. This way, everything that you are focusing on, all of the, whether it's content or emails or just communications with your audience, you're going to have at least what you are driving towards. What are the targets? And I think you need those. Okay. So make sure that you put together your promotional calendar for your business. All right. So strategy number 1, email list. You guys know I am a huge believer in the email list. And I have been for probably about 15 years now, going all the way back to brick and mortar when I was building an email list inside of Outlook Express. And I'm not even kidding. And I would send out emails to my photography clients, and we would fill up our photography sessions for Christmas sessions, for holiday sessions. We would fill them up in early July because of email. Okay. And I'm not talking a big list. I'm talking like a list of like 500 people. Like over the years, we built up a pretty good clientele base, but only 500 people. Not that many people when people are throwing around thousands of people on an email list. And I get it, right? But you just need the right people. Okay. Just don't get sidetracked by thinking you got to have this massive, massive email list in order to be successful. You don't. Okay. So number 1 is your email list. So here's the secret. Okay. You need to let them know something is coming. You need to let them know something is coming. So many people will email in the morning of, right? Like, hey, just want to let you know today we're doing a Black Friday sale. No, we got to let them know what yours is, what your promotion is, what is the thing, and why are you having it? Okay. So you need to have a start date and an end date in mind. That's another part of this that really makes this work. Okay. So again, let them know something's coming. Okay. I just actually wrote an email before I got on here today, letting you guys, whoever is on my email list, okay, for the podcast and for everything TAS, I let people know, and we're talking a week out, more than a week out. Hey, on, let's see here. What's the date? The 30th, November 30th, we're going to be opening for 24 hours for Brand Creators Academy. And here's why. And here's the limited time, 24 hours. Why are we doing it? Why are we closing? Like all of that stuff is in detail, and I let people know. It's not open right now. You can't go join, but I'm letting you know that it will be available, but for only 24 hours. In your case, and we do this also in our physical products brands, is we usually give it 3 to 4 days as far as like a promotional window. Okay. If you're not giving it an end date, you don't have any scarcity built in, number 1. And number 2, it really doesn't make it special. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you just going to have a special and go, I'm going to let it run till whenever, right? We all do this. We all procrastinate. We all sit on the fence and we go, oh, you know what? I should have did that. Oh, I missed out on my Kohl's cash, right? My wife gets Kohl's cash. Every time she goes there, she'll spend $50 and she'll get $10 that she can spend whenever, but it expires. All right. Or the 30% off coupon that you scratched off that you get, but it's only good through Saturday, right? It gets people in the door. We all need these drivers. Okay. So you need to use these. So again, let them know something's coming, have a start date and an end date. Okay. And then from there, send 3 to 4 emails. Okay. And then one little ninja tip here is always send to the unopens. We discount the unopens. And here's what I mean. We send an email and then we just expect that everyone is going to open it. And if they don't, they're just not interested. That's wrong. Okay. I can tell you this from lots of experience. And I've done this over and over and over again. And I usually get anywhere from an 8 to a 12% open rate on the unopens. So I might have gotten a 20% open rate on send one, and 24 hours later, I wait and then I'll send to the unopens and I'll get another 8 to 10 to 12% on top of that. That's huge, huge. And you would say, well, I don't want to bother them. You're not bothering because they didn't open the email. They got busy, or they got a whole bunch of other emails that kind of drove yours down to the bottom and then they didn't see it again. So you got to understand, we need to do this. Okay. And if you're using ConvertKit, they make it super easy. A little shameless plug here for ConvertKit, because I am an affiliate and I do endorse them because I use them personally And if you want to check them out, you can head over to theamazingseller.com/convert-kit. All right. And you can get started over there. All right. Super easy to set up. And it's what I use on a regular basis inside of the brands that we're building here. Okay. Now let's dig in here just a little bit deeper on this. Okay. All right. So like I said, you want to use a contest to build a list. And this is like one of my favorite ways of doing this. And the reason why is because we can generally get a lot of people to raise their hand in our market if you do it properly, if you're targeting the right people. Okay. But why am I bringing this up now? Well, here's the deal. Okay. Is right now, depending on when you're listening to this, there's a lot of traffic that people are out there online, right? I mean, yes, throughout the year, there's a lot of traffic, but right now there's a lot of people, a lot of buyers that are out there in your market, right? And I talk a lot about your email list allows you to stay in front of your market throughout the entire year, which you want to. But this way here, you have a reason to get their attention by giving away something of value, okay? And I like $100 to $200 prize. This actually gets people's attention, okay? And so here's the cool thing that we can do now. So let's say, for example, we have this contest. We take some Facebook ads, or we take some Facebook traffic from a list maybe you already have a list. And again, I'm not going to get too deep into this because this is a whole nother podcast. But let's just say you have a list of 500 people. You can take that list and you can upload that to Facebook. And then from there, you can create a lookalike audience of those people. All right. So you already have a head start. Now, if you don't have that, you can start just by targeting people that are in your market by maybe one of their favorite TV shows, right? Maybe you're into, like I always say, bass fishing. Maybe you have a bass fishing TV show network that comes up in your targeting. So you just have to really target the right people. And then from there, you're going to offer that thing that they would be like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Of course I want to win that. That would be amazing, right? But here's the trick. Is once they enter their name and email address, okay, on the thank you page, we can either ask them to share the contest with other people and get rewarded. We have that built into giveaway boost, by the way, and it works really well, right? We can encourage them to share it for more entries. The other thing that you can do if you don't want to just necessarily build up the contest and build up your email list through the back end side of things, what we can do here is we can take that thank you page and say, hey, thanks for entering the contest. And then we can say, for a limited time, you can get 20% off of X or 30% off of whatever, right? And then you can give them that coupon code right there. See, what a lot of people do is they'll take a Facebook ad and then they'll drive it over to a one-time offer. And the problem with that is you only have one chance to make that sale. What we're doing here is we're having a contest, get their attention. We know that they're interested in this market. We drive them over to a landing page that shows the offer once again. They put their name and email address in. Yes, there we go. We've got them on an email list. We've probably already pixeled them on that page as well. And now on the thank you page, then we can have a soft sell. Okay, so we're trying to sell, but then we're also list building. Okay, it's not a hard sell. It's just a soft sell. Hey, thanks so much for entering. While I got you, we're running 25% off of X, right? So that would be the way that we would do it. And then we would follow up with an email and we would say, hey, just wanted to remind you about the contest. If you share it, you'll get more entries. And we have this 25% off sale running through the end of the week, whatever, right? So again, we're capitalizing on the traffic that's out there, but we're also building the email list. Okay, so it's huge. All right, number 3, okay, back into running Facebook ads again. So you can run a Facebook ad directly to a limited time offer. You totally can do that. All right. Again, you want your targeting really, really dialed in at this point. So one thing you can do there is if you have that contest list that you've built or the email list that you've built, or maybe you've pixeled a page and now that's your custom audience in Facebook, you can then run that Facebook ad directly to them who is a warmer lead. Okay, they already know about your product or they already know about your business. They would be more likely to convert to a sale. Okay. So I wouldn't probably start with running the Facebook ad. Again, if you don't mind spending a little bit of money on your promotions here, your email list you already have. So let's just say, strategy number one is use that email list. Okay. Now, number two is use the contest to build the list and offer a discount on the thank you page. So we can do both things there. Also build that custom audience in the background. And then three, that would really be a strategy that I would add to the first two. Okay. Now, if you're just starting and you don't have the email list, I would start with number two. Okay. And that's building that contest or using the contest to build the email list and then offer the discount on the back end. But let's say that you do have that and you want to start running some Facebook ads to either a lookalike audience or your existing email list to drive sales. That's what I would do. I would give them a deadline. I would say there's a limited quantity and I would give them an irresistible offer. Okay. So those three things are important. Need a deadline, limited quantity, and an irresistible offer. Okay. I see people say, well, Scott, is 10% off an irresistible offer? Not really. It doesn't get me excited, right? So it's got to be at least 20% or maybe $10 off or $20 off, depending on the price point. But you definitely want this to be an irresistible offer. And you also need to understand that if you're running a Facebook ad, you're gaining the information of that person as well. So you're building a custom audience of a buyer. You're also building the email list and you are potentially converting to a sale. Now, if you're not converting to a sale, I would definitely say you probably want to put a back-end sequence in place, meaning a follow-up sequence. Again, for a whole nother episode. But again, I'm just giving you these strategies that you can use right now, depending on where you are in your business. All right. Now, number four, okay, is again, a paid ad strategy where you're going to use retargeting ads. Okay. And again, using Facebook, because it's the easiest, is I would use retargeting ads from website visitors or landing page visitors, okay, with the same offer as number three that we just went over. So if you have an irresistible offer, you can run the Facebook ad directly to the people that have either interacted with your website or a landing page or maybe that's already on your email list. Then what you can do is you can show up in front of those people. Okay. And you can retarget those people. So that's what I would do there. Okay. Those are four. Now I want to give you a fifth, and this is a little bonus one. Okay. I'm throwing this one in. All right. So what you can do, again, once you have an email list of any size, it doesn't matter if it's 10 people, 100, 1,000, doesn't matter. Send an email to a blog post that has your products or affiliate products. Okay. Let me dig a little bit deeper into this, okay? And this is something that we are working on inside of Brand Creators Academy, by the way. We are building out content on our sites, and that content falls into three different buckets. One is a question-answer bucket where you're answering questions, all right? The other one is products. Okay. And the products, what I'm talking about there is we are talking about a variety of different products in our market. So, 3 best fishing lures or 3 best pocket knives, whatever, right? We are going to be doing a comparison, pros and cons. Well, here's the deal. Once we have that on our blog, we can have affiliate links in there, not even our own products. This is when you can really dial up your revenue without having to invest in more products. Okay. I know so many people, they're strapped within their inventory that they currently have and they can't launch any more products. Why not go out there and promote other people's products and get paid a commission by doing it? But here's the cool thing. All right. Depending on when you're listening to this, if you're listening to this before Black Friday, before the holidays, okay, you have a great opportunity here. And if you have an email list of any size and you can write a blog post right now, today, and you can go find 5 products that are good products. They're reviewed really well on Amazon. They aren't your products. They're not products you're going to sell, but they're related to your market. You could write a blog post on all of the pros and all of the cons, what you like, what you don't like, looking at the reviews, just really making this a post, okay, about these 5 different products. Then you can write up a quick little email and send people over to that blog post. Okay. Now here's what can happen. People can click on those links and go over and directly buy. Boom. Great. Okay. But here's the other thing that can happen, especially around the holidays. Okay. Everyone is filling up their shopping cart. All right. And they're not checking out just yet. All right. Well, if someone clicks on your link from your blog post and goes over to Amazon, they might not even buy that product, but they are now cookied, okay? And that just basically means they are tracked back to you, okay, for 24 hours. So if they check out with all of their Christmas items in their shopping cart, you're going to get credit for that. As of right now, that's what they're doing, okay? So if they have a treadmill in there and it's a $1,700 treadmill, you're going to get paid a commission on that, okay? And it might be 4%, it might be 8%, depending on the category, depending on how much volume you're doing in your business as far as affiliate sales, all that comes into play, but it's like bare minimum is like 4%, okay? So, I mean, not bad, right? Not bad when people are already doing their shopping there and you're just linking people over to check out a product that they might be interested in, okay? Because you led them to a blog post. Now, what you can't do is send an email and directly put affiliate links in it. Cannot do that, okay? So the other thing is on your website and your blog, you need to let them know, you need to disclose that you are an affiliate for Amazon products. Again, you're going to want to make sure that you go through all that documentation and make sure that your website is up to the standards and within the terms of service so you can promote products. It's not hard, but you definitely want to make sure that you go, when you sign up for Amazon Associates account, you follow all of that criteria and make sure that you put all of those disclaimers and things on your website. It's not hard, like I said, but it definitely has to be there, okay? But it's a great opportunity, guys. This is why email list building is so important to me, and it is the core of anything that I'm doing, whether it's in this business or whether it's in an external business or people that I'm teaching inside of Brand Creators Academy. All right. And actually, speaking of Brand Creators Academy, I'm actually in the process right now of going through a live case study of me building something from scratch. We're just about ready to start building that email list. So I'm going to be documenting, how I go out there and find the right offer, right? What's the contest going to look like? All right. What is the Facebook ad going to look like? What's the targeting going to look like? And then what's the follow-up going to look like? And all of those things. Where are we going to put the opt-in form? How are we going to build the landing page? All of that stuff is what I'm documenting inside of Brand Creators Academy. So Brand Creators Academy is not a course. And that's what I love about it. And so many members have already been saying, Scott, I love it that it's a live training in a sense to where everything is on the fly. We're learning as we go. But the cool thing is everything's recorded. So then everything gets put back in the academy and you can find it and you get support along the way. So anyway, if you are interested in Brand Creators Academy and becoming a member, well, be ready for the open on November 30th. All right. And go to brandcreators.com and get on that wait list and grab the free resources that are there. If you are listening to this after the fact, well, we're not going to be opening until January 6th, 2020. And we will let you know more details, again, if you're on the list of people that are going through the training on brandcreators.com, and they will be notified. So again, if you're at all interested, definitely get on that list. So this way here, you have the best chance of, enrolling and being part of our Brand Creators tribe. It's just amazing. It's awesome. And I'm super excited about it. So let's just recap real quick. Okay. These sales strategies for holiday promotions, but more importantly for promotions in general, they work. Okay. Number one, email list. Let them know something's coming. Have a start date and an end date. Send 3 to 4 emails and always send to the unopens. Always. Number two, use contests to build the list and offer a discount on the thank you page. Soft sell, plus you're getting to list build at the same time. Follow up with a reminder always, and probably a few reminders is what you're going to want to do there about the contest and also about the special that you're offering. Number three, run Facebook ads to a limited time offer. You need a deadline, you need a limited quantity, and an irresistible offer. The other thing is test some images here. Maybe use 2 or 3 different types of images. You never know what's going to resonate with your market. Number 4, retargeting ads from website or landing page visitors. Use the same offer as in number 3 that I just covered. And then number 5, the little bonus here is either write a blog post that is comparing products in your market or your own products, and then send people over to that blog post. And if they're your products, well, then you can make some sales. If they're not your products, well, then you can have people go through your affiliate links and you can make a commission. And also you can take advantage of what's in their shopping cart for the first 24 hours after they are cookied with your link. All right. So that is a wrap on this right now. It's up to you, though, to go through this process. And if you don't know, even if you can build an email list in your market, well, then you need to do two things, okay? First thing, you need to go to brandcreators.com and you need to download the checklist that I put together there. That will really open your eyes to what's possible in your market. And the other thing is, if you are looking to build a list and you don't know where to start, well, there's a free resource that I put together. It walks you through exactly how to do it, building a contest or using a contest to build the list. You can go to theamazingseller.com/build list and you'll get all of the information there. All right. The show notes of this episode can be found at theamazingseller.com/753. And again, you're going to want to take really this process and map it out. You really, really need to plan out what you're going to do. I'm telling you, it takes so much guesswork out of everything. All right. So guys, that's it. That's going to wrap it up. As always, remember, I'm here for you. I believe in you and I am rooting for you, but you have to, come on, say it with me, say it loud, say it proud, take action. Have an awesome, amazing day. And I'll see you right back here on the next episode.